Good absolute motherfucking morning, best friends. Please don't look at my hair or the hat. Like, I'm not knowing if this is like really the vibe that I'm going for, but I haven't seen y'all in a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie. Things got pretty crazy there for a while. Things got pretty dark. Okay, I was surviving. I was not thriving. But now we are back. Spring is here. Today we are going to spring clean the out of my life. Okay, can you stop? I have a checklist. Let me show you the checklist. I made this last night. I need to spring clean the kitchen, the living room, the bathroom, the bedroom, the closet, Lucy's room, the outside, and my car, which my car is not on this list. Girl, what do you mean? Basically, here's what I'm thinking. We go one by one, okay? We go kitchen, we go living room. You get the idea. I'm not going to go through the whole list again. And I just want to open up every cabinet, every drawer, go through every little knick-knack that I have all over this godforsaken home, and really come to terms with myself if that is like where it needs to be, if there's a better place for it, if it's benefiting me, do I need it in my house at all? Like, just really kind of thinking those things through. I also need to do some gardening today. It's Tuesday. It's my day off of work this week before Friday, which is my next day off. So I'm really going to try to like grind time, see what I can get done today off of this list. I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm not planning on doing anything, but I do have Lucy, which always makes things a little bit harder when it comes to trying to get shit done quickly without interruption. So I've already got laundry going, if you can hear that. I'm sorry, don't like literally don't sue me. Obviously, I have to have all of the laundry clean in order to do the closet. And also, I think Lucy's room, that's why I put it basically last on the list. I'm not doing that until the very goddamn end, until the rest of this fucking house is ready, because, like, I really can't do it right now. So, anyways, I hope y'all missed me. I hope y'all are ready to lock in. We're doing a full reset. Spring clean, fresh start. Let's motherfucking go. I don't have any podcasts queued up at the moment, but I do have an audiobook that I just started called Priory of the Orange Tree. If you guys have read it, let me know in the comments what you think. But let's go. I'm so excited. Let's do it. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is kind of go through each room and show you guys what it looks like right now, and then we'll clean together, we'll do the damn thing, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So I'm gonna start with the kitchen. That just feels like not the easiest. The living room honestly feels easiest, but this is when you first walk in, it's the first thing you see, so I just want to get this clocked and right. So let me show you. Okay, so right when you come in, we obviously have Moose's crate. This is not going to stay here forever. I might move it into our room today. We'll see if I'm that brave. We have the chickens here. They're getting so big. I honestly feel horrible that they're still in this small little guy, but we can't move them outside quite yet. Over here, this has just become the catch-all zone, and I really want to switch some things up. These are a disastrous mess. We've got our fridge, the rest of the kitchen. Like, I just want to get this decluttered and this area over here. These cabinets I'm really not that worried about. Maybe we could do some things with the drawers because they are a little chaotic. We've got this little catch-all area as well that I want to get cleaned up. All of this stuff needs to find a better home. Our pantry is, I mean, I guess it is a little crazy right now. I feel like I literally just cleaned and reorganized the pantry like a week ago. And then this is where our pots and pans kind of currently reside, all of our extra paper towels. I would like to move the pots and pans under the sink where all the cleaning supplies are, but I need to find some kind of organization. And then up here is like fine for now. I do have all of our Tupperware under here, which is fine at the moment. I do feel like I would like to figure out a better system for where to keep that. And then obviously my coffee stuff. I think I just really need to organize these drawers and things. But other than that, it's like not too damn bad. Okay, besties, let me show you the progress. We've got this area. I cleaned all this shit off and I just have my big appliances here. And I went through all of these drawers and like emptied them out. I haven't gone through the cabinets yet. That is gonna be my next to do. Moved the chickies down on the floor. Did a little sweep and mop. I need to put the thing back out here. I went through this one and cleaned it up. I went through this one and put all of our paper towels up there. I went through this one and organized it. I haven't done the pantry yet. I did this little spot over here. So this is all kind of cleaned up. And then this is gonna be the rest of the kitchen at the moment. But we're gonna make it better. Okay. I got these jars that need to find a home now, but I don't even know if it'll look organized to you guys, but I organized this one. This one didn't need a whole lot. It was kind of just, you know, putting things where they actually go instead of just throwing things in there. That's a bunch of hot sauce that I literally have no idea where else to put. And then I have no idea what to do with these wine bottles because I don't want to throw them away. Like, they mean a lot to me, but I also, like, don't use them. So what's the point in keeping them? It's 11 a.m. right now. Also, I'm watching Mary Skinner on YouTube. She's my favorite influencer. And I look like a little lad because I have my hair, like, tucked into my hat. But I think now we move on to this big guy, which also means doing the dishes. Which fucking sucks.
When I get something.
This is silly. Alright, update. I've gotten this counter cleaned off. I organized some of these drawers, which I don't think I showed you them at the beginning. I also organized this stuff and this one just a little bit. I obviously need to do the dishes and these dishes in here. But now we're moving on to this counter. Okay, I've got the dishes done. I just washed the cutting boards, so those are just kind of like laying to dry. But I cleaned this side. I got rid of the bread box because I had thrifted that bread box and honestly it was just giving me like really bad vibes. You're so tall. So I got rid of the bread box, so now I need to find a place in the pantry for the bread to go, but for now I just set it on the counter. I also kind of cleaned up these shelves. No, the bread isn't yucky, baby. And I'm still watching Mary. This situation has just gotten worse. Oh, I forgot to put this plant back. I need to do that.
Why does it smell like it here?
Lucy wanted a snack plate, so pickles, cucumbers, carrots, cauliflower, cheese, ranch. Slay! Alright. Oh my god, I look crazy. I look insane. The snack plate slayed. That was so yummy. I will say sitting down, that really took my energy level from like 10 to 1. Lucy wanted to watch Tarzan, so I turned off Mary Skinner and we're now watching Tarzan. But I'm gonna move on to this and then these two little counters. God, that's so loud. And just try to keep it moving, keep it grooving. I haven't had any coffee today and I really want like a latte or maybe a matcha. I don't know, I can't decide. So I think we might go to the coffee shop and get some because I don't want to make it at home. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I have gotten so many texts today and my phone is in the other room. Like I've been off that bitch. And there is just no part of me that like, I saw that I had texts and I was like, I can't actually respond to this right now. Any of them. Like it's just a text from my grandma being like, hey, how's Lucy feeling? I can't respond to her right now. You know what I mean? Like my brain is just like, I can't, if I open my phone, I'm just gonna spiral. So, I don't know. I'm just like feeling crazy. I'm feeling crazy. All right, we're continuing on. I know it doesn't look better over here, but it has been getting better. I did this, got rid of the Keurig because I don't want to be using the Keurig anymore. And I cleaned up all this jazz. My camera is actually pissing me off like never before because it won't turn on when I turn it on and it won't turn off when I turn it off. What is going on? Beside the point. We're obviously home from the store. Got some stuff at Walmart and Lowe's. I don't know how I spent $300. I think it was mostly on like the lawn stuff, which is what I got at Lowe's. It was intense, but I will say I am basically finished with the kitchen. I just want to go through some of the drawers and kind of reorganize the drawers, but honestly I'm not going to do that right now. I think I'm going to move on to the living room, but I wanted to show you what the kitchen is looking like right now. Also, Moose and Lucy are outside running around, so it's loud out there, but my apologies. All right, this is how this spot over here is looking. I don't know if I'm going to keep those wine bottles. We're going to see how it goes. But I'm happy to have all my big appliances out over here. Obviously, the chickens are down here. These two need to get hung up outside, but I'm going to have my boyfriend do that later. This little area over here, I feel like it looks like a mess. She's very cleaned up. Over here, as you can see, I moved a lot of stuff around. I think it looks very cute. Those lilies, I think those are lilies. That's what somebody told me because they said they're bad for cats. Obviously, they're not going to be there forever, but they're there for right now because it's out of my cat's reach. But I think it looks really cute over here. And then this side didn't change much at all, but it's just clean. I just watered all of my plants, which I need to plant ASAP once I get the garden gate up, or the fence. Everything, don't look at that big old pot. Everything is so clean and organized. I cleaned this area up. We got Dutch Bros on the way home. Loving it. Loving having a clean kitchen. I swept everything up. I still need to mop for sure, but at least a good sweep. What, babe? With what? I'm trying to like get the house cleaned and decluttered and organized because I really want to give the house a good cleanse and like have it be just prepped and ready for spring and the new era, the new season. So I'm gonna bust through the living room. I feel like the living room is gonna go by really quick, and then I don't know what to do next because everything else is like a big project, and the kitchen has literally taken me all day, which sucks. All right, living room time. This is the living room. Not a whole lot's gonna get done in here because there's not a whole lot happening. So, okay, we got the living room clean. Just kind of wiped everything down. Did a little refresh over here. Hello, you guys are a little bit skewed here. That is gonna be my apologies, okay? Good morning. It's a couple days later after I had filmed that like cleaning my kitchen, getting my shit together kind of thing. I did Lucy's room, but I just made it into like a little TikTok instead of putting it in this video. We did it, man, I swear that she can get it. Say that bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark blue, go. I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. When you're in the mood for empathy, there's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. Because honestly, I could not get myself to like film all of it. It was just pretty intense. So I'm coming back at you today. We are finishing the garden and we are getting stuff planted today, okay? And I'll give y'all an update on that. Also, if the quality changed, I'm so sorry. My camera like literally will not turn on. I put a new battery in. I've had it on the charger. She won't turn on. So I don't really know what's going on with that. That's really awesome. I've really just been loving that. But I did just get, I think this is my new pair of glasses. I ordered these. You guys, hello? You guys know I always get my glasses from Zinf, ZINFF.com. You can use the code MICAEL30 for 30% off. That's where I buy all of my glasses. But I really wanted a pair of red glasses and they didn't have any on their website, like not the shape that I wanted or the color. So I went on this website. It's called Fondvu. I don't know. And they had the shape and the color that I wanted. And these were relatively inexpensive as well. I think they were like $40, which is inexpensive for a pair of glasses. Oh my God, they're a little smaller. They're a little smaller than I would like. And that's probably gonna make some of y'all laugh because these are not gonna be small glasses, okay? These are going to be large for your average person, but you get a little side by side on that. Those are gonna be a little smaller than my normal. Oh, holy shit. I will say they're a little, they feel a little fragile. But this is gonna be exactly what I wanted. This is gonna be exactly what I wanted. Maybe a little brighter red, but this is perfect. I feel like people are always so surprised by my glasses choices. Like, they're just I like to pick glasses that are big and bold and interesting and an accessory. You know what I'm saying? If I have to wear something every single day, I want to have multiple pairs that I can pair with different outfits that I can use as an accessory. And I think that these are incredible. I mean, like, these guys are always going to be my ride or dies. Like, my little torties are incredible. I love them to goddamn death. But these, yeah, I'm rocking with these. I'm not taking these bitches off. So all of this stuff needs to go in the ground today. So that being said, I'm gonna put my boots on and go outside, even though it's kind of rainy and gross, and get to work because this garden ain't gonna make itself, you know what I'm saying? And I need to get, the garden has dirt in it, and it has had dirt in it for a couple of days now, like fully dirted, hello. But it hasn't had the gate up. Like, I need to finish putting the gate up today. And I also had to put fertilizer down, and the fertilizer needed to set. So, I've got my coffee. I've got my mooser. The chickadees are tweeting away. Let's get to it. All right, guys, this is what we're rocking with right now, okay? I've got 4 panels up. I still need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and attach the little gate part. Here's the thing, I don't have enough zip ties, so I'm going to hop in the car and run to Lowe's really quick so I can get some more zip ties because that's gonna be an issue. Okay, I got these 2 panels done, so now I just have to do the top panels. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough chicken wire. I also found some zip ties in the I never know what this shit is called. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those little wood things. These little guys. They sent zip ties with them, so that's cool. Also, this side, I made too short. I measure it out every time. I use my fucking, my little tape measure every goddamn time, and it's either too long or too short, whether it's the chicken wire or the wood itself. Like, I just can't ever get it right, but I'm not even mad. Oh, some girls. Anyways, but I'm so hungry because I haven't eaten anything today. So I'm gonna go inside to munch a little bit. Moose is in his crate because he was being naughty. So I'm gonna let him out and hang out with him for a little bit. I have got like 2 hours until I need to leave to go get Lucy. It's also so cold. I had to put on a sweater because I'm freezing. Okay, you guys, I have an hour to spare before I have to leave to go and get Lucy, and I just finished the gate. The gate is completely finished. I'll show you guys. I decided that I'm not gonna actually plant anything today just because I think it's too cold, it's too windy. I'm gonna wait for it to be a little better because I don't want my plants to go into shock. But I'm so excited because truly everything is completely ready. Like, I could put plants in right now and they would be perfectly fine. So I'm so excited. I have to get rid of these boxes, but this is what it looks like. And I know it looks a little crazy, it looks a little messy. We're gonna cut down all of the wood to make it the same length, like on the sides and stuff. There's obviously a big difference and I don't like that, so we're gonna cut that down. but I obviously have to wait until my boyfriend is home. But I've got a cute little welcome sign. I've got these little guys over here. Look at them, they're little bugs climbing up. And then this just like opens and closes like that. Got a little rain gauge here that my grandma gave me. This little friend. I've got some cutesy little guys. This little girl over here. I've got a little thingy back there. This little thing. Ladder with my little frogs on it. And then this here, I just pinned all of this stuff down into the garden. This is like basically a sprinkler, so this will be on a watering system and it will water the plants in the morning, and then I'll go through with the hose in the afternoon. And I have this little bucket where everything is kept, and I've got my hose in here, and this runs all the way back through our yard over to where the spigot is.